So, hello everybody, we are live again, lovely to be with you all. Next stream is going to be tomorrow, which will be Saturday the 7th of December at 1 PM UK time. So let's put that there and let's get straight down to it. Sentence transformations as we have on a Friday. So, okay, this first one's easy. This first one says, think before taking action. Manu! Felices fiestas. So it's wet and cold, 10 degrees and raining. So, think before taking action. It's not think. Almost, Adam. That's pretty good, Adam. You're almost there, but it's not think. It's a different word. A leap of faith. You just need to modify what Adam says. I'm sure you know you know this one, Oksana. Leap of faith is a good one. Thank you, Human. Look before you leap. Yeah? Look before you leap. Judge before you leap. Look, that's it. Exactly, Oksana. Look what's going to happen. Look, we say look before you leap. Yeah? We know this is how it goes. Look before you leap. This is an age-old axiom in British. Look before you leap. Before you don't even need take a leap, Nina. Good to see you, Nina. Welcome. Look before you leap. Just look before you leap. Nothing more necessary. And okay. As soon as they met, they started to annoy each other unintentionally. As soon as they met, they started to, and we got the word rub. So this is to annoy somebody unintentionally, that just people don't get on very well. They've got different ways of doing things and they're not very compatible. They're not very compatible people. Yes. Rub it in each other's faces. No, well done, Adam. Well done, Adam. Well done, Julia. Very often I would put an up in this as well. But rub on the wrong side. Okay, almost Hadi. As soon as they met, they started to rub each other up the wrong way. So smash the like, as Julia says. So we've got this idiom, to rub somebody up the wrong way. So yeah, as soon as they met, they started to rub each other up. The up is optional. I add the up personally. Rub each other up the wrong way. This is like when you have a dog and you stroke a dog or you stroke a cat, and there's one direction that you stroke it. If you stroke it in the other, the animal is not very happy and all its hair starts to stand on end. Yeah, this is to rub each other. Yes, rubbing it in is being smug about your performance. If you rub somebody up the wrong way, you don't approach them in the right way. You're not the sort of character that they like very much. So I get the feeling that Mr. Trump and Mr. Biden rub each other up the wrong way. Okay, they just don't get on. Yeah, they're different types of character. You get under their skin. That's it. Let's try the next one then. Against the grain, that's the idea. You're rubbing the hair against the grain. It's going the wrong way. To rub somebody up the wrong way, you just get up their nose. He did a leap of faith when he got started the race with a bad knee. Okay, yeah, starting the race with a bad knee was a leap of faith. Okay, I would like to help you. However, I do not have the time or energy necessary to do it. I'd like to help you, but I can't. Flesh. Hello, Nadia. Lovely to see you. This is quite a long bit here, so you're gonna have to type quite a lot. Flesh, the meat. Hello, Jack. Lovely to see you. So flesh. Yes, yes. And what's the other half of it, Lando? That's it, Lando. Well done, Lando. The flesh is weak, but the is that's very good, Lando. Is melting? No. The soul is willing. The soul. You could say soul, but I would use a different word instead of soul. Between you and Lando Truman, you've got it. However, flesh, I need rest because my flesh is weak now. So, however, spirit, that's it, Adam. That's it. Spirit, spirit, spirit. So I would like to help you. However, the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. Hi there, White Stripes. Lovely to see you. That's it. The spirit is willing. The flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. Yeah, the body just can't do all of these things. The spirit, I'd like to do you. Salam Mohammed. Great to have you with us. So, let's continue. Okay, this is a traditional British one. And let's go. Thanks for inviting me, but I don't really like ballet. Thanks for inviting me, but I don't really like ballet with cup. However, would be misplaced if but is used again. I wrote it. I had quite a lot of difficulty with that, Lando, trying to keep the but in the main clause. Yeah, I rewrote it using however. Very good, White Stripes. Very good, Nina. Very good, Oksana. Very good, Julia. The flesh is weak is a Spanish joke. In reference to sex. Okay, well done, Nadia. I have 2 left feet. Yes, Jack, but that's saying I don't dance. It's not well done, Manu. But ballet is not my cup of tea. It's tea, Typhoon. My cup of tea is because the Brits drink tea instead of coffee. Well, I don't like tea, but that's a different thing. So yes, Hassan. Ballet isn't my cup of tea. Yes, Lionheart. Welcome, Lionheart. It's very good to see you. So, but ballet is not my cup of tea. That was an easy one, wasn't it? So, let's go on. As he got nearer the house, he became increasingly concerned. Okay, yeah, ballet doesn't appeal to me. Yeah. Good to have you, Lionheart. It isn't up my alley. That's very good, Nina. Ballet's not up my alley. Definitely. It's a good answer, Nina. As he got nearer to the house, he became increasingly concerned. Well done, White Stripes. Very good, Human. Doesn't float my boat. I don't really like it. Very good, Manuel. Yeah, the more, the comparative, the comparative. Yeah, whatever floats your boat, White Stripes. The nearer he approached the house, the more concerned. Good, Lando. The nearer he got to the house, the more concerned he became. Very good, Patel. Lionheart. So, notice Lionheart. The closer he approached the house, the closer he got, the nearer he came to the house, the more concerned he became. That's it, Oksana. This is the comparative, the comparative. The bigger it is, the prouder I am. The nearer he got to the house, the more concerned he became. Good, Julia. A staff Christmas dinner. Okay. The nearer the house he got, the nearer to the house he got, the more concerned he became. Good. Okay. Closer, yes. Closer, definitely. Ooh, yes. So, another one of these comparative things. The actor didn't perform quite as well today as he performed yesterday. The thee is written twice. The thee. The actor didn't perform quite as well today as he performed yesterday. Nope, doesn't work, Nina. It was a mistake, Jack. So let's see. Didn't perform nearly as well. That's very good. Now use the word well, Oksana. Slightly worse. Well done, Leffy. Good to see you, Lefferite. It's a pleasure to have you with us, Leffy. It's been ages since I've seen you. It's great having you, Leffy. So he didn't perform. Didn't come close to. So without the what's, performed slightly worse than he performed. So, the actor performed. Well done, Nina. That's the exact bit, the exact way of putting it I was looking for. It's okay. It's lovely to see you, Leffy. Even if it's for 1 minute, just to say hi. It's great to have you. So take care on the road, Leffy. Yeah? The British roads are a dangerous place. Yes, so the actor performed slightly less well than he performed yesterday. Slightly less well. You can also say worse. Slightly less well. Hi Chaya, lovely to see you. The actor performed slightly worse than he did yesterday. Very good, Lionheart. Lowered his performance. The actor lowered his performance below that of yesterday. Slightly less well. Slightly worse. I think both sound fine. Less well, yes. Worse or less well. Okay, it's a good construction. Less well. He feels less well than he felt yesterday. And in my last job, I earned a lot less than I earn in this job. This one's easy. In my last job, I earned a lot less than I earn in this job. Satisfying. Ha. That's in Arabic, but sadly I can't read your name. Nowhere near as much as I earn. Good, Lando. Nowhere as much as I do. Yes, White Stripes. Nowhere near as much. Great, Lethy. Good work. Nowhere as much. I think it's better nowhere near as much. Have I started Christmas preparations? No, not at all, Chaya. Thank you, Sam. Very kind. Nowhere near as much as I do. Yes, that's good, Lionheart. Nowhere as much. It's better nowhere near. Yeah, nowhere near is better. In my last job, I earned nowhere near as much. Good, Oksana. Good, Julia. Have I written the X? I haven't written it yet, but it will come, Leffy. Don't worry. Last year I'd written it by this time. I haven't written the Christmas song yet. So in my last job I earned nowhere near as much as I do in this job. Nowhere near as much as I do in this job, or nowhere near as much as in this job. The I do is probably a... Nothing will beat tidings of COVID and joy. Probably not. Tidings of COVID and joy. COVID and joy. That was a real banger, yes. I have to think of something good. If I make one about Mr. Trump, the Americans will get angry. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it. I'm going to have to take some time and sit down and play with some carol music. How can I make him understand this? Well done, Lando. Well done, Lando. That's very good. Make him come across this. You see, in this case, come across is to find by accident. I came across my friend in the village square. I came across this book in the library. Jaya. So get this across to him. Good, Nina. Get my message across to him. Good, Adam. Get this across to him. Good, White Stripes. Get it across to him. Good, Human. Get this across to him. Yes, Manu. Get this point across to him. Yes, Julia. Now notice, how can I come across to him? Come across is the way you sound. So he comes across as friendly. He comes across as aggressive. He comes across as a criminal. He comes across as a nice guy. This is the way, the character, the characteristics of the message, but not the message itself. Come across is talking about the spin on it. Yeah, meet somebody fortuitously, but you need to come across as a very friendly person. Get him across this. No, so how can I get this across to him? To get something across to somebody. How can I get this across to him? How can I get this across to him? To get something across to somebody, to get them to understand it. Try to get the others to understand my words. You're trying to get it across. Yeah. In a speech, you need to come across as friendly to get your message across. I suddenly thought how beautiful the scene was. I suddenly thought how beautiful the scene was. Yes, very good, Lando. Good, Nina. You're going to need a by there, Adam, but yes, I was awestruck by. Notice awestruck is one word. So let's see, Chaya. I was struck by the thought of how beautiful it was. That how beautiful the scene that it was. I was suddenly struck by, good Manu, it suddenly struck me how beautiful the scene was. I think that's what I like, the structure I like best, Oksana. Yeah, the scene transfixed me. Okay. A thought struck me. Okay. A thought struck me how beautiful the scene was. If you made it into 2 sentences, you could just about get away with it, Chaya. I was struck by, good Human. I was struck by, good Nadia. I was suddenly struck by, good Julia. I was struck by, good Manu. I was strongly struck by how beautiful it was. My jaw dropped at the beauty of the scene. Yes. So I was suddenly struck by how beautiful the scene was. Oh, amazing. Okay. The scene blew me away. Pulchritudinous. Well, very few people. Let's see, White Stripes. I bet Shashi Tharoor uses pulchritudinous. I bet Charles Dickens uses it, but I think it's very rare that you're going to hear it today. I was strongly struck by how. That works very nicely, Typhoon. Well done, Typhoon. And the clock struck 13. Notice to stroke, to stroke, to stroke, to stroke, but struck. I stroked the dog's hair. Very good indeed. Yeah, I like it with that wood as well, Nina, because that wood is talking about agreeing. It comes at the end, but you've got the idea. Would I go? Yes, Manu. So it starts only on Saturdays. Okay, only. So. Let's see. Only. Only in Ohio. Let's see. Only would Sandra go to the supermarket on Saturdays. So notice, only would Sandra go on Saturdays. The inversion is here with Sandra. Only on Saturdays would Sandra go. But only would Sandra go. This inversion, it stays with Sandra the whole way through. Only would Sandra go to the supermarket on Saturdays. Yeah, you could do it like this very definitely. Only would Sandra go to the supermarket on Saturday. She was only willing. Notice this would is talking about willing. Okay, let's try the next one. The contract said that we didn't have to accept the conditions immediately. Sandra would only have the opportunity to go. It's an inversion. Okay, so only was Sandra willing to go to the supermarket on Saturday. This would talking about willing. Hi Physics Global. After only under inversion, yes. Yes, Jack. Said that we were... Very good, Lando. It needs to be singular normally. Under no obligation to. Good, Oksana. Said that we were not obliged. Under no obligation whatsoever to. Good, Lando. Under no obligation to accept. Good. Under no obligation singular to accept. Uncountable. Under no obligation to, Nadia. Under no obligation to. Without the S. There's no S here with obligations. Obligation, it's uncountable. Under no obligation from Adam. Yeah. Under no obligation to. That's it, Julia. Under no obligation to. Well done, Lionheart. The contract said that we were under no obligation. Uncountable. To accept the conditions immediately. The contract said that we were under no obligation to accept the conditions immediately. Okay. The paramedics were warned that they should never place a human life at risk to rescue an animal. Wow, it's the first one that doesn't actually fit. The paramedics were warned that they should never place a human life at risk trying to rescue an animal. Under no circumstances should they. Well done, White Stripes. Were they to? Good. I like that were they to, and I like the should. Those are two very good ways of putting them. Those are very good answers from White Stripes and from Lando. I like both of those answers. To be to, under no circumstances were they to, under no circumstances should they. Those are really good answers. Should they? Yes, Adam. Ought they to? Yes, Nina. Good, Julia. Were they to? Under no circumstances. Were they allowed to? Yes, White Stripes. Were they to? Were they allowed? That under no circumstances, Jack. Under no circumstances should they. Under no circumstances might they place. Under no circumstances should they place. That's it. Under no circumstances should they place a human life at risk. So, must they? Must would work as well. Warn that under no circumstances should they. Were they to. So under no circumstances should they place. Were they to place. Were warned that they never place. It needs a must. It needs some sort of modal verb, Nina. They were warned that they should never place. That he was warned that he was told that he never. It's a good try, Nina, but it doesn't work. Under no circumstances. It's under no. It's got to have a no, Nadia, not an any. Under no circumstances should they do this. Okay. If the show has to be cancelled, it will take place at a later date. Under no circumstances, particularly should. That's very good for the second one. You're using event instead of show. That's very clever, Lando. Very good, Nina. In the event of the show being cancelled. That's very good, Adam. Were the event to be cancelled today? Yes. Were the event to be cancelled, it will take place at a later date. Should the concert be called off, be postponed? Hi, Super Jairor. Okay, hi Super, great to have you. Okay, so this first one. In the event that the show is cancelled. In the event that the show is cancelled. Should the show cancel? In the event of the show being called off. In the event of in the event that the show is cancelled. In the event that the show is. In the event. So let's. Oof. There's another one as well, so let's look at that one. In the event of the show being called off. And then the second one is easy. The second one, should the event be should the show be cancelled? Should the show be cancelled? Should the event be cancelled? Should the show be cancelled? It will take place at a later date, and we've got this inversion with should to say instead of if. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop there for today. So next stream will be under no circumstances should the show be cancelled. Yeah, that works, Julia. So the next stream will be tomorrow. To pit your wits against somebody, to compete. So the chess player pitted his wits against the computer. Okay, so the next stream will be tomorrow, which is Saturday, which is the 7th of December. Yes, this will be shared after the class. The questions, Jack, will be in the description of the video. Okay, Philippe, no problem. But it's nice to see you. Saturday, the 7th of December at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. UK time. So I looked up this thing about hatched, matched and dispatched, Philippe. Hatched, matched and dispatched. This is the section of the newspaper, births, deaths and marriages. Hatched is announcement for the babies that have been born. Matched are for the people that have got married. And dispatched is for people who have died. Yeah, so hatched, matched and dispatched. It's quite an old-fashioned phrase, and it's in the it's from the newspapers. Yeah, so I'm going to look at the section of hatched, matched and dispatched. It's okay, Alexander. Next time. Okay, so next stream will be tomorrow. Yeah, so take care, all of you. I need to say some thank yous now, very definitely. Thank you to Adam and Alexander and Chaya. Thank you to Jack and Julia and Lando and Philippe. Thank you to Manisco and Manu and Nadia and Nina. And thank you to Super, and thank you to Typhor, and thank you to White Stripes, and thank you to Sam and Nina, and to anyone else that I have missed. So I hope to see you all next time. So bye for now. Take care. Yes, have a good day, everyone. Enjoy yourselves. And same time tomorrow, Alexander. Okay? Yeah, it's just half an hour earlier than you turned up today. Okay? So take care, all of you, and bye for now.